So what are some of the causes of Achilles tendonitis? Well, the big thing when it comes to Achilles tendonitis is that we have overactivation of your calf muscles. Your gastroc, the two heads, as well as that soleus underneath that attach to the Achilles tendon. Where that comes from is typically from a lack of strength and a lack of stability from some of the hip musculature and the pelvic musculature. If we see that there's a lot of overactivation of your hip flexors, your lateral quads, and you're not able to get that proper force absorption through your lateral hip when you're landing. So if I'm landing and I don't absorb everything through my hip, then that force has to go somewhere before it gets transmitted into the ground. A lot of times the hamstring's not going to take it, so that Achilles tendon is what's left. And that's where we see a lot of extra stress or abnormal stress to the Achilles tendon by the overactivation of those calf muscles, essentially trying to keep you from falling over. The big thing also that we see, as well as a muscular imbalance, is just your actual running mechanics. If you're not actually running through hip extension, if you're landing and you're stopping and you're arching your back to get through extension or actually propel yourself forward, that's also going to create some imbalances and put abnormal stress on those calf muscles, because you're not getting anything at more of that proximal trunk or core to help you propel forward. So that also puts abnormal stress. So those are two things to think about when it comes to if you're dealing with Achilles tendonitis issues or even tendinosis issues, if you've been dealing with it for a while, is to think, am I having some type of strength deficit? Am I working on my strength? How are my running mechanics looking? Am I actually getting through? Am I staying stable through the hip? And we'll give you guys a couple of ideas in terms of exercise that you can be doing to help alleviate some of this.